Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel English with Sheetal. My name is Sheetal Jain Pillai and today we'll be learning more about articles. This video will be useful from grade 7 to grade 12. So let's get started. What are articles? There are three articles in English. They are a, an, and the. Articles are also called determiners that qualify noun. Articles make it clear whether we are referring to something in general or in particular. They are always used before a noun. For example, can I have a bowl of soup? We saw an elephant walking down the road. From the aircraft, we could see the Himalayan range. Now, I know everybody must have these doubts where to put a, an, and the. Don't worry, we'll sort this out in the video. Articles are divided into two. They are definite articles and indefinite articles. The indefinite article a and an is used to refer something non-specific or talk of things in general. For example, there is a tree in the garden. We can talk of any tree that is there in the garden. The teacher has asked us to submit an essay on holidays. The teacher can ask the students to submit any essay on holidays. And that is why we are using a and an, and that is why it is called as indefinite article. In each case, there is no specific thing being referred to. It could be any tree or any essay about holidays. Where else do we use indefinite articles, students? Please pay attention. We use a and an before singular countable nouns spoken of in general sense. This means that the noun modified is not a definite or specific and refers to any one member of the group. So whenever we are talking about anything that is in general and not specific, we use a or an before that noun. For example, a tooth, a table, a scene, an onion, an egg, an email. We use a and an depending on the sound at the beginning of the word that comes after the article. For example, a truck. We use a before a consonant. A syllable, a large egg, a user, a union of factory workers. Now you must be thinking, why are we using a before user, though user starts with a vowel? So in the second set of words, however, the words that follow the article starts with a vowel letter, but the sound at the beginning of it is that of a consonant. User. It has a word, it has the sound of a consonant. Therefore, we use a before union or user. An apricot, an Englishman, an honest man, an MBA in Marathi. So now here you would be thinking, why are we using an honest man when honest starts with a consonant H? That is because the word in the first set starts with a vowel, so the article an is used. In each of this example, in the second set, though the words after the article starts with a consonant letter, we hear the sound O in honest and E in MBA. So the sound E is A in MBA, and that therefore we use an before MBA. We use a or an before abbreviations. For example, a UPS exam, an MP, an HSBC loan. Now, uses of indefinite articles. We use indefinite article before a singular countable noun. For example, do you have a phone? We never say, do you have phone? Second example, an owl and a cat went for a ride in a boat. So it will be an owl because owl starts with a vowel. A cat, cat is a consonant, went for a ride in a boat. So there is nothing specific here. Therefore, we use indefinite article an or a. This rule does not apply before countable, uncountable nouns and before names of meals. For example, we say some water. We do not say a water. We say a piece of news or some news, not a news. Dinner will be served early, not a dinner will be served early. We use indefinite articles for special meals. We can use a or an. For example, this is a dinner in his honor. So this is a special meal and that is why we are using an indefinite article before the special meal. Indefinite articles are also used before expression of quantity, price, speed, ratio of measurement. For example, 100, a dozen, an inch. We use the term half when half follows a whole. For example, 4.5. We use expressions of frequency. For example, once a week, 4 times a year. When we want to indicate membership of a group, we use indefinite articles. For example, I am an architect. Raghu is a Buddhist. Shefali is a manager. In each of these examples, we know that architect refers to profession, being a Buddhist refers to being in a group. Shefali is a manager, which means manager is a job. We use indefinite articles when we use exclamatory expressions before a singular countable noun. For example, what a shot! What a painting! We use indefinite articles with few and little fixed expressions. For example, a few years, a little honey. Let's come to definite article. The is known as the definite article. We use the to point to a particular or specific person or thing. This is the house I was talking about. So this is specific. We know which house he was talking about. Therefore, we are using the. The people who live here are nice. We know the people and therefore we are using the before the noun to point out something particular or specific. Uses of definite article. Number 1, to refer to a particular or specific person or thing. I have lost the pen you gave me. We are talking about a particular pen here. Put the money in your pocket. We are talking about specific money. Definite articles are also used to refer to a thing or person that is well known. Let's go to the park, or the doctor will come to see as soon. We are referring to a park we go often or the particular doctor who's supposed to come. We use definite articles to a noun which becomes specific when we mention it for a second time. My sister gave us some chocolates. The chocolates were tasty. So in the first scenario, chocolates is not specific. When she gives us chocolate, it becomes random. However, once we taste the chocolate, it becomes specific. And that is why we use the chocolates in the second part of the sentence. I bought a computer yesterday. The computer came with a set of speakers. Again, similarly, like the first example, in the second scenario, the computer becomes specific. With family names, when they are in plural, we use definite articles. For example, the Sharmas who live next door visited us yesterday. The Naidus are having a party on Diwali. We use definite articles with means of transport when definite. Take the 9 o'clock bus. The plane took off on time. So in both the examples, we are talking of something specific. The 9 o'clock bus and the plane are both specific. We use definite articles with names of countries in plural, with group of island, with mountain ranges and with region. For example, the United Arab Emirates, the Bahamas, the Middle East. We use definite articles with the name of ocean, sea and river. For example, the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, the Kaveri. With months, days of the week which are definite. For example, the Saturday when we met at my house was a great day of enjoyment. So we are talking about a particular Saturday when we had a great time at a particular friend's house. I will never forget the July when we went to Kerala for holiday. So we are talking about that particular month where we enjoyed having a holiday with our family. We use definite articles with the name of institution or public buildings only when the purpose in the context of the sentence is different from what the building and institution. For example, I have to go to the school for a parent-teachers meet, but Tina goes to school at 7:30 a.m. So here the school becomes something specific because the parent has to go to school for a parent-teachers meet. I am going to the hospital to visit Karan, but Karan is in hospital with a fractured leg. So in the first case, the hospital becomes specific because there is a particular person who needs to visit Karan to the hospital. Moving on, where do we use zero articles? The following are the important cases when articles are not used. Before plural countable nouns used in general sense, uncountable nouns and material nouns. For example, giraffes are found in Africa. So giraffe is an example of a countable noun. Soup is really welcome in winter. Uncountable noun. Gold is more expensive than silver. This is an example of material noun. So we do not use articles in any of these sentences and therefore it is called as zero articles. We do not use articles before abstract noun when used in general sense. For example, life is often difficult. The abstract noun in the following sentence is life. Example 2. He spoke in honesty. The abstract noun in this sentence is honesty. Before the names of relation like father, mother, aunt, we do not require to use any article. For example, father will be angry if we are late. Have you met aunt? We never say, have you met the aunt or have you met a aunt? So that is why we do not use any article before the names of relationships. We do not use articles before a proper noun such as names of countries, towns, street, language, and mountain peaks. For example, we live in India. Let's go to Ooty. However, did you know we say the United States of America because it is referring to a collection of states. We do not say the India because we are referring to a unit or one country. Generally, articles are not used before countries, states, city, towns, continent, single lake or single mountain. The only exception is if a country name starts or includes state, kingdom, republic, etc. We use the Republic of India or the United States of America. Let's do some activities now, students. There are some pictures and you need to pick out the best alternative or correct alternative that suits the picture. For example, the first picture says a orange, an orange or some orange. It would be some oranges because there are more than one. The second picture, we can use an orange because orange starts with a vowel and it is only one orange in the picture. Next, a tomato, an tomato or some tomatoes. The correct answer is some tomatoes. A flower, an flower or some flower. The correct answer is some flower because we cannot use a or an before an uncountable noun. A milk, an milk, some milk. We use some milk. Again, milk is an uncountable noun. A tomato, an tomato or some tomato. This would be a tomato because we are talking about something which is not specific. A eggs, an eggs, some eggs. So whenever your noun is in plural, we cannot use a or an. Therefore, we need to use some eggs. A egg, an egg, some egg. The answer is an egg because egg starts with a vowel. That's all, students. We have some more activities which I would request you all to do it on your own. If you like my YouTube channel, please subscribe to it and click the like button. Please leave your valuable comments so that I can post more and more grammar videos for you. Thank you everyone and keep watching English with Sheetal.